And Brinda, I want to bring you back. Brinda DJ, of course, is a women rights activist. You know, Brinda, it's really traumatizing to even think about these things, because just to bring this into perspective, you know, when there's an unwarranted stare, viewers, when a woman is, you know, traveling in public transport and there is a brush that happens, every woman knows that it's deliberate, it's unwarranted for. And Brinda, things like this can traumatize you. I cannot even begin to imagine what a woman who has been raped goes through, and more so what her parents go through, what her family goes through. Brinda, when we were trying to speak to the previous guest, we didn't really get responses. But if I ask you, what is the kind of punishment that these men should be meted out?
Yes, to the former part of your question, women are constantly traumatized. And you would know, and also people who are listening, that this trauma, this pain, this hurt, shame doesn't go away for the rest of their lives. Keep this in mind. N number of counseling, N number of change of scenery, environment, space, whatever, does not take away the trauma. People learn to live with the trauma day in and day out and go about their jobs. And that is absolutely unacceptable, that men think that they can get away raping women and making excuses that they were drunk. And that has to be absolutely struck off from any record. 2, we want to also ask this question. Nirbhaya funds have tons of money. We've got thousands of crores, which has been given to every state. All of them have CCTV cameras to monitor stuff that's happening on the street, so that you can respond, you can prevent, the speedy response mechanisms are brought in. There is no monitoring, there is no evaluation. What are the police doing with all of this money with the state governments? And the last part of it, what is the punishment that should be meted out? First and foremost, the punishment must and should be swift. We're talking of punishment within 3 to 4 months, because otherwise memory is gone and everybody forgets, and there is the victim survivor who's suffering all by herself. So we are looking at swift and certain punishment. What is the kind of punishment that must be given? Nothing less than 10 years. Nothing less than 10 years rigorous imprisonment. In India, we don't have the concept of solitary confinement, and I do hope that laws can be amended to ensure solitary confinement. I have no problem with the rapist being counseled and reformed and all of it, but punishment must and should be given. And lastly, the state must work in convergence. The police, the prosecution, the health department, the Department of Women and Child, and the judiciary, to ensure that protection and compensation, rehabilitation is duly extended to survivors. Don't leave it with these statements that women should be like this, women should be safe, women. It is the job and the responsibility of the state to ensure it. And the judiciary must take steps strongly to address cases that come before it of this nature quickly, swiftly, and stringently.
I have American